Спасибо.
Thank you. Distinguished Chair, I wish to thank the members of the Expert Mechanism on the Right to Development for the possibility of holding this dialogue and developing cooperation between our subsidiary bodies of the Human Rights Council. Such a dialogue is an important part of our mandate and demonstrates the possibility for synergy within the UN system. I would note 2 points. Firstly, I wish to support our chair, Mr. Lightfoot, who underscored the importance of quality collection of disaggregated data. This is a fundamental issue that the UN system can only resolve with the cooperation of all member states. There's no doubt that the collection of disaggregated data would play a key role in establishing policies and strategies to promote sustainable development of indigenous peoples. The topic of data is part of the purview of the expert mechanism, and also the permanent forum needs to support the work, be supported by the Statistical Committee of the United Nations. Secondly, I wish to point to the key role of free, prior informed consent for the right to development to be fully achieved. Here I'd refer to a recent study conducted by members of the Permanent Forum on the application of this principle. In this study, in particular, we noted the need to conduct good faith consultations with indigenous peoples, and examples were provided of the use of such methodology for consultations. For example, methods worked on in Nepal with the Federation of Indigenous Peoples, which is called the New Paradigm. At the recent session of the Permanent Forum, we also discussed the need to have industrial companies working in good faith to look at possible development of projects with indigenous peoples, and for legitimate bodies to be established for decision-making by indigenous peoples, which could then take part in consultations. Without this, indigenous peoples need to be allowed enough time to organize themselves and to develop their own positions. It's also important to develop national standards for the implementation of the principles in line with international standards, but taking account of national specifics. And we're convinced that all of the material available, including the studies of the Permanent Forum on Indigenous Peoples, could be of use to the expert mechanism on the right to development as they develop their position and they conduct their own studies. Once again, I wish to reiterate my gratitude for us having the possibility of this dialogue. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you.